Hi everyone, I am on pretty much the last day of my 10-day vacation, and it has been absolutely fabulous. It was everything that I wanted it to be, and I am feeling so very blessed. I got to hang out with some amazing people, reconnect with friends that I haven't seen for decades, and just really enjoy my time away. But I wanted to touch base because I have been so honored from everyone who has just reached out and just kind of connecting in ways that I just am super pumped about. But I have been noticing that this was a hard week for relationships and marriages and friendships and family, and it's been breaking my heart. And so I wanted to touch base because I wish that there was something I could do. I wish that there was I had the perfect words to say, that I could foresee everything that was going to happen, but it's hard when it comes to people. People are fickle, emotions are fickle, circumstances change in a moment, and I've been noticing that, and so I wanted to be a better support system, and I'm not really sure how, so I just kind of figured I would do, kind of what I've always been doing, is just kind of sharing where I'm at, and hopefully for those of you who have reached out, it's something that'll help you. But so I've been on the road, and I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I do a lot of thinking anyways, but when you're driving for 13 hours, you got nothing but time in the road and your thoughts. And one of the things that I've just been trying really hard to focus on is kind of where I'm at in life right now. And when I opened up my social media, I got just, a lot of requests. Again, I didn't know it was a dating platform, but I get the messages that say, hey, are you single? And I say yes. However, I'm not interested in dating. And for the most part, most of the guys are, good about it. Some are not. But inevitably, the question comes, why? And it's beautiful here in Canada. But I've been straightforward, honest about kind of where I'm at, my situation. My heart's just not my own. I am in love, and I've lost that. So, my answer is always, I'm still in love with my ex-boyfriend, and it would be inappropriate of me to start a relationship in attempts to fill a void in my life. It would be hurtful of me to use someone in a way because I'm missing text messages, or I'm missing conversations, or I'm missing flirting, all of that stuff. I can't use anyone to fill that stuff. I have to take this time, and I have to process what I'm going through. I have to heal my heart. I have to make sure that the grief that I'm feeling doesn't turn into bitterness and anger and resentment, and take away from my joy and my peace, or take me down a dark path and more depression and anxiety. Like that is what I need to do. And in order to do that, I need to spend some alone time. I need to spend some time with just me. And so if there's anything I could say, I would say it's okay to be alone. It really is. And I know it's hard, and I know nobody really wants to hear that, because you miss a lot. You miss you miss holding hands. You miss sitting with someone comfortably and watching TV. Or maybe it wasn't comfortable, or maybe you miss the text messages, or the being able to call someone or text someone when you're having a really shitty day and your coworker is awful, or that kind of stuff. Yeah. But right now, it's okay to be alone, because what you want to focus on, and what I've been focusing on, is loving myself more. And I'm a huge fan of love. If you've seen any of my videos or read any of my stuff, I love the idea of loving someone unconditionally, wholeheartedly. And I get that because of my tattoo. It's a verse. Oh, bugs. It's a verse Bible verse, 1 John 4:19, we love because he first loved us. And I want that to be my life statement. I want to know that on my deathbed, as I'm getting ready to leave this world, that I have loved unconditionally, that I have given away everything in love. And when the opportunity to choose hate came, I chose love. When the opportunity for anger or bitterness, I chose love. That's what I want my life statement to be. And so I want that to apply to my life right now, and who I am, because I am my worst critic. I take everything in, and I am so hard on myself. I look at my failures, and I look at my shortcomings, and I don't love myself like I should. And that is part of what I'm trying to do in this phase of just being alone, taking time out for myself, to just believe in myself, to know that I can do it, to know that I am going to accomplish my dreams, that I have the love for myself unconditionally, that I'm going to be hard on myself, but I'm also going to trust in what I can do. And I feel for people who look at their situations and they say, who's going to love me? Who is going to want me with half a dozen kids, or the debt, or the history, or the addictions that I went through? Who's going to want me? And before you can have anybody want you, you need to be okay with yourself. You need to love yourself enough to be, I don't care. Because at the end, you don't get to take anybody with you. You don't get to take your kids with you, or even your true love. You don't get to take that person with you. All you get is the knowledge that you loved the best that you could. You loved the people around you. You loved your friends. You loved your job. You loved the people that you came in contact with. And then most importantly, you loved yourself. And you did it in a way that, would be hard and would scare some people. You decided, I love myself enough to walk out of that relationship. I loved myself enough to make a change that nobody else really supported, but I was okay with it. I loved my kids enough to work 3-4 jobs. Sometimes you just got to do it. I know for me, I tell my kids all the time, I would much rather you have known, 2 happy homes than 1 miserable one. And I love them, and I love myself enough to have made that hard decision 3 years ago. So, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for those that are struggling right now. And if I could come over and wash dishes or fold laundry or help unpack, I would. In a heartbeat, I would be there for you. Some of you guys are halfway across the country, but I'd be there. Okay, so I got 1 more day of vacation, and you guys have 1 more day of the week, and then it's weekend time. So have a good one.